Hi all, I'm Dr. Sujya, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Application at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In Series 3 video, I'm going to discuss is about the business models for API. In the previous Series 1, I have discussed about the introduction of API. In Series 2, we have discussed about the API documentation. And in Series 3, I'm going to give a description about the business models for API. So in API model is basically is divided as free and developers pay, and next is the developer get paid, and then finally it's indirect. So, with the technology evolution, those main four models have been expanded for various models from the time of 2013. And first, we go with the free. That is the simplest API-driven business model, which allows app developers to access API freely. For example, Facebook and most of the government and public sectors API are practicing these business models. Even though this is popular, it is not recognized as a predominant model to adapt to the business. And next is the developers pay. This model operates in a form where applicant developers have to pay for the service provided by the specific API. Here, the developer pays pay as you go. As the developer have to pay only for the services which they are really using via an API, and there is a defined pricing plan available in this business model for developers to find out the exact price they have to pay, and there is no minimum price defined. Tide is a tire-based model defined different tire packages which options such as API calls per tire, subscribed applications, and etc. Developers are allowed to select the suitable tire based on their consumption. Freemium is this model is operating as such developers can use this services free with basic features. If they want to use additional features, they have to pay and it is used for it. Unit based is this offer different features at different prices. Transaction fee, this model is mostly used by payment APIs where developers have to pay a percent of the transactions amount happen to this API. Next is developer get paid. This model is the other way around developers pay, where developers get paid for their API usage from 2005 to 13, and it has been explained in the previous one. And also, it is going to be explained in the oncoming, where revenue share, affiliate are the most common one. Here, revenue share is the developers get paid a share or a total revenue generated from the purchase coming through the customer's referral. Affiliated is a customers that are allowed to refer developers, and based on their recognized affiliations, developers get paid. And this can set in the Amazon affiliate program, and these payments are categorized into subcategories such as CPA, CPC, sign up referral, one time, and recruiting based on their referencing methods. So this is what is the flow of a developer get paid model. Next is indirect is this is the vast model which express indirect method of making money out of API, which is included four subcategories including content acquisition, SaaS, and connection, syndications, and internal use. So this is the diagram which is explained by indirect concept. Here, content acquisition, SaaS, and content syndication and internal use. So these are the major components of indirect API model. A content acquisition is mainly targeted on acquiring content and distribute through various API third-party applications for the business growth. SaaS model is this model allows company to pay for the enterprise license and access specific API available on the platform. Next is the content syndication is the content can be syndicated to our partners by utilizing API using their business model, and the internal use, and this model offers business to use the API to a certain extent for their own business and for internal business units. The main intention and expectations of a API offering is it can do either use API as a product to generate money or of it to improve promote existing product services. The selected business model can vary according to the purpose of your business. For example, if you want to use API as a product, you need to select a model such which directly monetize your API. On the other hand, if you want to promote the existing product, you can use it indirect API model for pre-API model, and different types of consumers are using API, and that can be mainly categorized into internal, partner, and external users where it coming to select an API model. And there are several assets that can be accessed through API such as data service queries, geolocation requests, and proper process requests. Depending on these assets, which are open to customers and appropriate business model that can be selected. Thank you.